The ways in which statelessness impacts my life have changed over the course of the year depending on my legal status and depending on how my residence permit in Germany has progressed. Nonetheless, there are a few things that definitely remain the same, and one of which is how the lack of information simply hinders me to oftentimes take full or complete ownership of certain parts of my personal life. As a stateless person, it is close to impossible to find information that is specific to my context of statelessness, and that leads to questions such as whether or not I am allowed to own property, whether I am able to marry, or how I would actually go about it. That just leaves those questions unanswered, also because I don't have any information about where to go to or who to ask in order to address those questions. In addition to that, the limited freedom of movement is a huge topic. I wasn't able to travel until I turned 18. That's when I received a travel document, and now that I have that document, I am able to travel. But the fact that I don't have the sufficient information about where I'm allowed to travel and whether or not I would need a visa in certain countries or in which countries I wouldn't need a visa, that just results in limitations in the enjoyment of this freedom of movement. In addition to that, the lacking public awareness or public education leads to me having several uncomfortable situations whenever my document is being checked by authorities. As the majority of authorities is not familiar with the document, it often causes suspicion and leads to me having to explain myself and explaining the fact that my document is legitimate and actually something that has been issued by a government. And in the digital context, one of the main issues is definitely the barriers I face whenever I need to verify my identity. So whenever I want to sign up to certain services or products that require the information about my nationality, I often face barriers because statelessness is not listed in the same way that a nationality is. So I oftentimes end up with no chance or no opportunity to actually access the service or sign up to the certain thing I actually want to use. And in light of the current elections, the current federal elections in Germany, I am this year again reminded of the fact that I'm still not able to vote, which means that I am also still not able to actually actively participate in Germany's democracy.